early in the morning, the Boise police chief called this mass stabbing devastating. He says his officers have never seen anything like it, and right now they have no idea what motivated the suspect. Now, this is the man who investigators say is responsible, 30-year-old Timmy Kinner, who's from Los Angeles. Police say he was not a refugee, but a temporary resident at the apartment complex where the attacks happened. They say he was asked to leave on Friday. The following evening, that's when investigators say Kinner started stabbing people both inside the complex and in the parking lot. Of the 9 who were stabbed, investigators say 6 were children.
Our community is reeling from this attack. It's not a symbol or a representation of our community of Boise, but it's a single evil individual who attacked people with no provocation that we are aware of.
Police say 4 victims right now have life-threatening injuries. The suspect is facing 9 counts of aggravated battery and 6 counts of injury to a child. Eric?
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes out of Boise, Idaho. And I barely ever get any videos as far as Idaho or as Boise is concerned. So you all should be very grateful. You all haven't caught up with the likes of Florida yet, or Georgia, or even Louisiana and Texas, because they coming up slowly too. But anyway, we have a very troubling story. We have a career criminal, a guy, and I don't like to use the word career criminal, but when it comes to children, all gloves come off, no holds bars. I don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? But we have a guy who appears to be a mental patient, who appears to be clearly not in his right mind. Now, what transpired at this apartment complex, I do not fully know. That is still under investigation. But at the same time, what can make a grown man go to a 3-year-old child's birthday party and start stabbing kids? Stab more kids than he did adults. And I wouldn't advise no one to stab nobody, period. So this is the point I'm making. But why target all the children when you got adults? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Did the kids make him mad? What the hell was going on in this guy's mind? Now, in this apartment complex, it's a lot of refugee families stay at this apartment complex, which means they are not from the United States. Now, how they get way to Idaho, by what means, I don't know. Maybe the story would tell us as we go. But at the same time, you could not do that here in America, number one. As far as stabbing children, as far as acting out in this manner, you could not do this like you in some other country. Because one thing about America, especially these places, these states like Idaho, they do not play with you far as any violent act, and also dealing with children. I'm gonna read a snippet from this story and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely as we go. Boise mass stabbing. Career criminal stabs 9 at a toddler's birthday party, at a child's birthday party. Supposed to be one of the most precious moments of her life, and she's gonna remember that forever. If she's 3 years old, most likely she gonna have she gonna remember that also, because I can remember a few things when I was 3 and 4 years old. Some of you all can also, some good, some bad. Now, Wiley Street Station Apartments, Boise, Idaho, mass stabbing. Did Timmy Earl Kinner target his 9 victims because of their refugee status? A career criminal has been arrested after launching a knife attack, at a 3-year-old girl's birthday party in an Idaho apartment complex Saturday night, leading to the stabbing of 6 children and 3 adults. The spokesman review reported Timmy Earl Kinner sound like a damn lunatic. 30 years old, he look every bit of 45 in the face. Now, I'm being extra nice on a 45, but he does look 45 in the face. Targeted the children at the party at a Boise complex before turning his knife on adults who were attempting to protect the kids. As soon as you seen him started stabbing them damn kids, you should have picked up a baseball bat. You should have picked up a tire rim. Or you should have went to down McDonald's and got one of those hot-ass breakfast places, especially them grits, and threw them at them, did them like Al Green. Should have did something like that. Don't sit up there and watch somebody stab kids up. I don't care if you guys stand across the street and chunk rocks at them, throw rocks at them. Do something, but don't just run with your tail tucked between your legs. Let's continue. Now, this is an attack against this is an attack against those who are most vulnerable, our children. Police Chief Bill Bones said. I wonder if he can the Bone Thugs in Harmony. Told the media outlet it's unattainable, unconscionable, and it is pure evil. Among the young victims was a 3-year-old birthday girl. Golly, even got the birthday girl. She couldn't even get away. 2 4-year-olds, and children ages 6, 8, and 12. Now imagine if you getting your child ready to go to a little birthday party, and they all dappled up, cleaned up, got their little party play clothes on, and then next thing you know, you get a call of you there, you got some damn jerk, some butthole done just flipped his damn noodle top and start stabbing kids up. I don't know what the hell I would have done, but I know one thing. I wouldn't have sat there and watched. I would have went and grabbed me the biggest, thickest stick I could find and wrapped the hell out of them. You feel what I'm saying? Would have wrapped them just like I'm wrapping a gift up during Christmas. Now, 3 adults were also wounded. I guess they the ones trying to get in there and get, you know what I'm saying, get that knife from them. Now, 4 of the victims were the 4 of the victims are in critical condition on Sunday night. The apartment complex was identified as the Wiley Street Station Apartments. And those of you in the Boise area, the Idaho area, you should know exactly what it is, especially after now. Now, it's a haven for refugees and low-income occupants. So you know most likely there's a lot of BS goes on. Now, the Boise Weekly reported the Boise apartment complex where a mass stabbing occurred being a haven for refugee families hailing principally from Syria, Iraq, Ethiopia, and Somalia. It wasn't immediately clear if the stabbing was in some part related to the residents' immigration status or lack of. So you got people from Syria, Iraq, Ethiopia, and Somalia in America. So anything about to pop off there. Anything can go down at any given second. I would move the hell up out of there. That's what I would do. That's too many damn different cultures clashing right there. Now, to date, authorities said there was no evidence on Saturday's Wiley Street stabbing that it was a hate crime. They saying that it's not a hate crime because of these people, different nationalities. They still trying to pretty much see what triggered this guy, Mr. Earl Kenner, into doing this heinous act that he done, which is don't make practically no sense. Now, while no official motive has been tended, cops believe Timmy Kenner was likely out for vengeance after being asked to leave the complex Friday due to behavior issues defined bad behavior. So this guy basically just a walking nutcase. He even looks like it. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time, people got them little mean smooch faces or them pug face like that, all that. You better beware, because it's the reason why they always looking like that. They thinking about probably getting up in your ass. And I ain't talking about sexually neither. Probably trying to put them paws on you. Be careful around those type of people. Now, while no fatalities were reported, Chief Bones said all of the victims will be forever scarred by the physical and emotional injuries they sustained. I know I would, because just the fact of me seeing somebody start trying to stab kids up, I mean, that'll trouble me, and I'm a grown-ass man. But at the same time, you know, was it only 3 adults there, or was those the only 3 adults that was bold enough and had enough gall and balls to stand up to Mr. Kenner? You know, because I know damn well it was more than 3 damn adults there. You feel me? Unless it was just a small little party with just 5 or 6 kids. Let's continue. Now, Bones also told of Kenner hailing from Los Angeles. Oh, Lord. Having an extensive criminal record in multiple states. Everywhere he went, he was a Rolling Stone. The police chief declined to provide details other than to say it included violent crimes, substance abuse, and prison time. He said Kenner was invited to stay at the low-income apartment complex by a resident who had recently met him. Bones said the resident wanted to give him a helping hand in return for the help she had received from others in the past. So he found him some woman to shack up with, like they say in the church. He found somebody that probably said, you know what, I'm gonna give you a chance. It look like you never had nobody to help you or give you a chance. And now you see why ain't nobody gave him a damn chance, because this guy's a walking damn time bomb. You can't help everybody. You know what I'm saying? Good as your heart want to be and bad as you want to reach out there and help people, some people you just got to let go. Some people you just got to watch and drown. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you reach down trying to pull them out that water, they're going to pull you right in there with them. And guess what? You're going to drown right along with them. Let's finish up. The resident was not among the victims, though several members of the refugee families were. Kenner is American. The stabbing took place a few doors down from where Kenner had been staying. Off note, Boise is a magnet city for refugees. Hell, I didn't know that. With the National Geographic calling it Boise, Idaho, a global home for refugees. Damn. Now, they invite all these people in, but you can't do nothing for the people in the country? That's a different video for a different time. Now, according to the city of Boise, the U.S. State Department gave Boise the designation of a refugee resettlement community. Whoa, let me repeat that again for you people in Boise. When you start looking around, you see all these other people, you like who these AT aliens is, and they're not even from Atlanta. Let me tell you what they said. They said the State Department gave Boise the designation of a refugee resettlement community. So you better beware that anything can go on. You got people from Sierra. You got people from, I said Sierra, I'm thinking about Sierra. You got people from Syria. You got people from Iraq. You got people from Somalia, Ethiopia. You got people from everywhere. You even got people from Kashnakistan over there. So be careful in Boise. Now, refugees typically are afforded refugee status after having fled violence in their homelands, only to find it in America. You know what I'm saying? Where we gonna go to escape this violence? Where we gonna go to escape this police brutality? Hell, we under attack too. We just gotta stay put. I guess we just gotta take our licking and keep on ticking. Now, Kenner has since been booked into the Idaho County Jail on 9 counts of aggravated battery and 6 counts of injury to a child. I wonder why they didn't give him no attempted murder charge since it was children or whatnot, since it was knives and he basically was trying to stab him to death. I wonder why they didn't give him attempted murder or something like that. But they did give him aggravated battery charges. Let me know what you all think about this situation. And this guy clearly looked like a mental patient also. And looked like he got a whole lot of evil in him too. And you all talking about stop blaming it on the devil. Ain't nobody blaming nothing on the devil. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, the people that tell you that are the devils themselves. They don't want you to expose what's really going on. But we not going to go to that route yet. We're going to save that for a different time also too. But at the same time, you can look and tell that something is very troubling with this guy. Something is wrong with this fella because, like I say, don't nobody on every picture they all that. When you find pictures, go through some of your family albums, through some of your photos or the photos in your phone. And if you see anybody, I don't care if it's a friend, family, ex-lover, if you see somebody standing off in the background like that, beware, because anytime shit might pop out. Let me know what you all think about this situation right here, this video, because this is so sad that this guy took it upon himself out of all times to wait till a 3-year-old have her birthday party to stab 6 of the kids and 3 of the adults that was trying to protect the children. One thing, let me tell you all something. I know when it pops off, some people you get tense, but you got to prepare yourself because anything can happen any day. When you see somebody acting crazy, already have your eye on the exit or have your eye on the weapon. That's all I can tell you, because either you're going to run or you're going to fight. But the point is to be ready, to be aware of your surroundings at all times. You feel me? But big shout out to the 3 people who try to protect the children, and also let's keep those people in our prayers, and also the children also, because the children and even the adults, nobody don't deserve this. So, you know, as more of the story develop, I will let you all know. But it's a very sad day and time when you have guys, when you have men and women who just act out without emotion, act out without even a care in the world, you know. So we must stay on point and we must stay vigilant at all times, because people are losing their minds, whether we want to admit it or not, or whether you want to think it's a game or not. It's not going to be a game when it hits you and when it hits that close to home. So trust me, listen to these videos, whether it's mine or somebody else. Trust me, pay attention to what's going on. It's something making these people act like this. Let me know. Anyway, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely share the video. Till next time, you all stay blessed and watch your front and watch your back, because the crazies are here. I'm out.